Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at center. Now here's Williams. To the wing, right side. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
Here's Suggs. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
The kick out to White. Puts up a three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Well, watch Carter Jr.'s control. He sets a solid screen and then shifts right to his spot.
Giddey against Suggs. Outside Giddey. The kick out to White. Pass to Levine. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Williams. The three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
The three from Banchero. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. It just put too much pressure on the bench.
And they were mired in foul trouble the last time they played. Let's see if they can avoid that this time out.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
Wendell Carter Jr. First personal foul.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. From deep, Giddey. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. Carter against Vucevic. Outside Carter. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Wagner outside. Back to Banchero. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Just 5 on the clock. Picked by Carter. Here's Banchero. Williams grabs the board.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Here's Williams. Orlando making their last shot. Over Banchero. Second chance effort. Williams misses.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Suggs outside. Lets the three fly. The offensive rebound. Banchero finds Suggs. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
LaVine with a steal. Here's the break. From deep, Giddey. Rebounded by Suggs. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 1, and Banchero gets it to go.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Suggs, left side. This one for 3. Drops in the 3. Suggs has got 7.
3 points.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter here. Wagner against Levine. Can they get it? Orlando with the rebound. Left side, Caldwell Pope. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Magic out in front, leading by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Williams and Vucevic are inside. White and Levine are out on the wings. And it's Giddey in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wagner. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Launches it from deep. Here's Batadze. Wagner against Levine. Wagner, the pass to Batadze. The Magic need to put one up here. And another shot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Giddey against Suggs. Outside Giddey. Pass to Williams. Back to Giddey. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Here's Batadze. Wagner finds Banchero. Here's Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. And Carroll with a screen on Giddey. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
How about Paolo Banchero, Coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022 and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
Bulls trail by 10. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Giddey. Here's Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Batadze.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Caldwell Pope against White. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, Caldwell Pope is one of those guys who just loves to come after.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Giddey. Here's Suggs. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside, Williams. Inside. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist from Williams. Here's Suggs. He has 7. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by White.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Wagner with a screen.
2 minutes.
And Carroll passes to Wagner. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Wagner's got his second basket.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Levine passes to Smith. Back to Levine. To the paint. The kick out to White. 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
They might have the best hair in the NBA. Who's Ellis is checked in for Chicago.
Caldwell Pope is a well-practiced shooter. Once the ball is in his hands, he's into his motion.
Here's Ball. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Wagner, the pass to Anthony. White against Caldwell Pope. Wagner with a screen on White. Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by White. Wagner uses the glass on the layup. And the Magic lead by 13.
And at 6'11", Wagner is a threat inside. Good to see him going up with confidence down there.
The kick out to White. Outside Levine. And Levine knocks down the 3.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Chicago with a rebound. 16 seconds left in the second period. The kick out to White. The 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Here's Caldwell Pope. And another basket for Orlando. Ball with it. From outside the arc. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Orlando going into the break up 12. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be back in a moment.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
And what do you know? Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at Orlando. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season.
Thanks for tuning in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the court for the Magic, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner, and it's Black in at the point. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark. And it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Buzelis. Knocked loose.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Magic in second.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Phillips is checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for Carter. Here's Craig. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Craig with a screen on Harris. White, the pass to Craig. Oh, Carter with the block.
Well, staying connected on defense. Carter Jr. with the denial.
Pass to Howard. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Picked by Carter. Clock at 6. The shot by Howard, no good. Stolen by Carter. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Giddey passes to Craig. White looking it over. Back to Craig. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Craig's got his first points of the night.
What an impact White makes, whether he has the ball in his hands or not.
Isaac, the pass to Carter. Craig with a steal. Pass to Giddey. Takes a 3. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Black. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now, here is Howard. Guarded closely. Pass to Harris. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Smith comes in for Levine. Giddey with it. Now guarded by Isaac. Smith passes to Giddey. Outside White. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Smith. Horton Tucker comes in for DeSumo. And Terry subbed in for White. Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Houston. Giddey passes to Terry. Going inside, and it's blocked by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back.
They get it again. Back to Bataze. Kicks it out to Wagner. Offline with a 3. Bulls trail by 17. Here's Giddey. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Giddey's got 5 points now this quarter.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside. I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Magic out in front. They lead by 14. After a quick break, and it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Lonzo Ball is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Buzelis in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Bulls trail by 14. And here's Giddey. To the middle. Here's Williams. Back to Giddey. The kick out to Ball. Right side Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Isaac covering. Goes up again. Pass to Williams. And here's Ball. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mo Wagner.
Assertive play by Ball inside. Not letting a close defender just shut him down.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. Chicago has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Giddey, and he lays it up and in.
And after being held scoreless in the first half, he's starting to turn it on.
Pass to Black. Atase with a screen. Here's Black, hounded by Ball. Black passes to Suggs. Here's Black. Kicks it out to Isaac. Fires from deep. Chicago with a rebound. Ball looks over the floor. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Bulls trail by 9. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but 1 more and they'll be over the limit.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando leading by 9. It's intercepted. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's Levine. Oh, okay.
Oh, my gosh. Well, that was impressive. There are only a few players in the league who can pull that off.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Ball driving to the basket. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wagner. Now Banchero. Wagner with a screen on Williams. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Banchero. Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
Yeah, look at Banchero, reminding you he can shoot too.
Ball with it. Caldwell Pope covering. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. For Chicago, White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Josh Giddey in for Ball. And a change for the Magic. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Here's Levine.
Wow!
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Giddey passes to White. Back to Giddey. 4-3. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Orlando leading by 11. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Knocked away. Levine finds Giddey. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Giddey. Oh, Carter with the block.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Magic.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Paolo Banchero.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Giddey. Orlando with the rebound. They led the game at one point by 20. For three, Caldwell Pope gets the three ball to go. And the Magic lead by 13.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Levine passes to White. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Suggs. Another shot. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
tipped off, Richard. How important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Rozier's out there with Hero. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. Now here's Butler, and it's Adebayo in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Adebayo's got the first 3 points tonight for the Heat.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. I had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Now here's White. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Just 5 on the clock. Giddey, no good.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And White slams it in.
Hot off the drive. White is so explosive, leaping off the floor and throwing that one down.
Outside Butler. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Rozier the pass to Butler. A three-pointer, no good. Levine kicks to White. Fires the three. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. White's got 5 now.
The IQ of White, reading those pick and rolls and just taking what the D gives him.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jimmy Butler. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
And, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Now, Hero. Last game, 26 points. And nothing is falling for him right now. I'd send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
He talked about the respect he has for Jimmy Butler and everything that Jimmy Buckets brings to the table. He told me Butler's special. He impacts the game with the ball, without the ball, and with his defense. But he said as much of a challenge as Butler presents, they'll be ready. Guys?
Thank you, David. Hero from long range. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Craig, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Levine can't hit. The Heat trail by 6. Here's Rozier. Nice D from Levine.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's White missing.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And Butler gets it to go.
And he's had his ups and downs from distance, but Jimmy Bucket's always aggressive, looking to score.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Miami.
And for the Heat, number 11.
1:37 left here in the first quarter. Giddey, no good. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Spurs. Hero with it. He's picked up by White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Giddey finds White. Nobody near Williams. And again, Chicago. No good. Rozier against White. Jaquez the pass to Adebayo. Lock at 6. Highsmith shot is good. Here's Levine. Still without a basket. Out to the right wing. On the wing, Rozier. Kicks it out to Hero. Vucevic with the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
White against Rozier. White the pass to Giddey. Back to White. And another turnover here by Chicago.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Giddey against Hero. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Miami.
With 1 on the clock. No good on that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat lead by... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court for the Heat, you've got Rozier. He's out there with Tyler Hero. Butler out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. Now, here's Rozier. No scoring in this one. And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. When he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
Clock at 4. Here's Vucevic. Sinks the three-pointer. Vucevic has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Bulls.
The ability to stretch the floor is such a dangerous weapon for Vuce and his team.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. He certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Highsmith the pass to Butler. No good from outside. Bulls have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Count it. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner. And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
And everything Butler does, he does with a bang, including those 2 points.
Here's Giddey. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Here's Highsmith. Kicks it out to Hero. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Hero's got the game tied up here for the Heat. And you hear Richard about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim. But that iron's sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high flying and rim racking, and it's worth it.
Now, Hero, he's got 5. The shot by Adebayo, no good. 1:56 left in the first half. Vucevic dishes to Levine. But 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. From deep, Jimmy Butler!
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Here's Rozier. Jaquez the pass to Burks. There's the 3. Rebound by Smith.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They get it again. Pass to Levine. White against Jaquez. Snatched up. Kick out to Levine. Takes the 3. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. Jaquez the pass to Butler. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Buzelis. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Now here's Ball. Still yet to score.
This is why Ball takes a good amount of threes, because he's very accurate and confident from there.
And it's Butler missing. Jaquez with the steal. 3-on-3 with 4 seconds on the clock. Burks can't get it to go. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The defense hasn't had an answer for him. He's shooting with confidence right now, and he's converting at a high.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
When I look at Miami.
And that is it for halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The wingmen, White and Levine. Then it's Ball. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Phillips in at the 4. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Burks for 3. Cracks in the tray. Burks has got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
The Heat shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Heat moving the ball around. Has to Ware. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Heat in 5th.
They took pride in their success at the line, and it forced opposing defenses to be very careful against them.
Horton Tucker's checked in for the Bulls. Carter comes in for Lonzo Ball. Heat also with a sub. Johnson's checked in. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Running the play like clockwork, Levine expertly creates some space with the pick and roll.
Johnson outside. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Butler from outside. Craig pulls it in. Chicago trailing. Outside, Levine. Butler with the steal. Rebound collected by Levine. Levine's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Horton Tucker with it. Nothing on the board. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Burks kicks to Butler. Oh, good on the triple.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. Smith comes in for Horton Tucker. Osumu, he's checked in for Kobe White. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Javon Carter. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Johnson. Love comes in for Jaime Jaquez. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Tyler Hero in for Alec Burks.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
Robinson finds Love. Back to Robinson. Stolen by Levine. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Giddey. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Robinson, that's in there. Love with the assist. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
Putting it right on the money. Love has impressive court awareness, and I'm speaking from experience.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Out to Smith. Back to Giddey. On the wing, Dosunmu. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up, and the jumper is on the mark.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Adebayo kicks to Rozier. Love outside. Rozier with a screen on Smith. Pass to Hero. Fires the three. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. For the lead. Can't get the three to fall. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court for the Heat, we've got Jaime Jaquez. Hero out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Giddey. Banked in off the glass.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Here's Highsmith. They get it back. Lays it up off the glass.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Now here's Dosunmu. Rozier defending. Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. 17-foot shot on the way.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul. Cruz Ellis is checked in for Chicago. Terry comes in for Dosunmu. Heat also with the sub. Butler, he's checked in for Jaime Jaquez.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here is Giddey. Here's the three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Known as a ferocious scorer, Rozier is also solid at knowing when to give it up.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Williams outside. Buries it from three-point range.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Hero kicks to Rozier. Here's Highsmith. He's guarded by Williams. 5 on the clock. Highsmith's shot is off.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. Pass to Highsmith. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Three-pointer. Knocked loose. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Giddey. And again, no good by Chicago. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Now, here's Adebayo. No problem knocking that one down.
Big time from Bam. This guy's played in the finals, so Adebayo knows how to handle the pressure.
On the wing, Giddey. He's covered by Hero.
He's been in the league long enough that late game moments do not scare Nikola Vucevic.
Outside, Hero. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Buzelis. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Here's Highsmith. Outside, Butler. The kick out to Rozier. And a wide open look for Hero. Sinks the triple. Hero's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing him out there right now.
You can break all the ankles you want. You still got to knock down the shot, and he nails it.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddy is a point forward, and he piles up the assist. And Rozier not one to shy away from big moments. He wants to be that guy.
Now Giddy. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddy. Big time shot in the moment.
The kick out to Rozier. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Williams a screen on Hero. Here's Giddy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Hero no good.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Good on the shot. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Oh, I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Oh. And so it's the Heat winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy. David, thank you as always.
We appreciate you all.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Richard Jefferson.
opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4-man position. Three-pointer Rozier hits the trifecta.
From distance, Rozier looking confident.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 3-point game. Banchero outside. Down low. Here's Carter. Suggs outside. Six on the shot clock. Let's go with a three. Adebayo grabs the board. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Miami making their last shot. Carter can't get it to go.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And the basket by Highsmith.
Well, their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Banchero. To stop the run, sinks the tray.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Here's Adebayo. Orlando with the rebound. Suggs with it. Hero picks him up. It's Suggs with a drive.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. He's off on the layup. Orlando trailing here. And it's Wagner off the drive. Suggs finds Carter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pounded by Rozier. Picked by Carter. Banchero passes to Carter. Suggs against Adebayo. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Carter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll. That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Suggs. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk.
Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. He buries it from 3.
Well, not a volume shooter, but the 3-point percentages from KCP, they're solid.
Adebayo, no good.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
Hero with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Adebayo, no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Picked by Carter. The 3 from Banchero. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Adebayo. And Caro, no good. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for Orlando. 8 points in the quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Terry Rozier. He's out there with Tyler Hero. Jimmy Butler out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, a true defensive anchor.
Now here's Suggs. Give him 8 points now.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Back to Hero. Finished off the break.
So fun when you make the right read on the break. And Hero did so there.
It's Suggs with a drive. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Jimmy Butler. Orlando shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
And Carroll finds Caldwell Pope. From downtown, rebound Miami. And here's Rozier. Here's Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Back to Rozier. For 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Magic have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Suggs with it. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound. Hero against Suggs. Banchero with a screen on Hero. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Hello, Banchero, flushing it home.
But with this bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 6. Batadze with a screen. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Batadze. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Heat trail by 3. Rozier outside. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And a vicious slam by Rozier. Really sticking it to them.
To the paint. It's tipped. And stolen by Adebayo. Rozier with it. Caldwell Pope covering. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Magic have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Suggs finds Caldwell Pope. from the arc. Fires in the triple. Caldwell Pope's got 9.
And KCP, one of those guys who can really hurt you from deep. You can't let him shake free from the corner.
Butler against Wagner. Now here's Hero. Tightly guarded. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer Rozier. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And Batase gets it to go.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they've pulled out in front.
Banchero outside. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. Love is checked in for Miami. Jovic comes in for Highsmith. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Banchero the screen. Pass to De Silva. Launches a 3. And Rozier pulls it down. Heat trail by 6. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his third foul so far.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
And the Heat with some changes. Jaquez is checked in for Jovic. Robinson comes in for Butler. And Richardson subbed in for Hero. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Knocks down the long J. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Robinson on the wing, guarded by Howard. And again, no good by Miami. Here's Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And so it's Orlando. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their... All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Guys, they're laying bricks out there. Shaq, I could read your mind as you were watching that.
I can't say that I was thinking out loud, not on this show.
Pointing out that they're shooting under 30% from 3. That's frosty. And during that first half, appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Well, let's now take you back.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Black in at the point guard position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with.
But just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Black, no good. Heat trail by 14. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was excited to join his favorite player, Jimmy Butler, on the Heat. He told me, I loved watching Jimmy because he's a complete player and he leaves everything on the floor. He's a winner, and that's the type of player I want to be. And for his part, Butler said he is so confident and he knows what it takes to win. Brian, there's no higher compliment.
You're right about that, Allie. Thanks. Isaac for 3. Jaquez grabs the board. Heat trail by 16. Robinson passes to Jaquez. Rozier from outside. Drains the triple. Rozier's got 8.
So many things that Jaquez does well. He looks to set up his teammate.
Caldwell Pope for 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here's Jaquez. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Caldwell Pope against Rozier. To the left side wing. Launches it. Here's Black. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Houston comes in for Caldwell Pope. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Love. Highsmith comes in for Jaquez. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Robinson. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Burks. Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season, even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
Clock at 6. Isaac, the pass to Bataze. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. 5th, the Heat.
This was a good group of free throw shooters last year, something they really worked on in practice. And sometimes that's the coaches calling for it, and oftentimes the players doing it by themselves.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Joseph comes in for Houston. Orlando leading by 16. Pass to Isaac. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Butler. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Rozier. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Look how Rozier just slices inside. He doesn't hold himself back on the drive at all.
Here's Joseph. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Pass to Black. Picked by Carter. Tries again. Back to Joseph. The 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Rozier, here we go. It's picked off. And they're pushing it up. Pushing it up now. Carter, good. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Carter can't get it to go. Heat trail by 14. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. A clear look for Hero, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Butler against Isaac. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And forcing the defense's hand right there. I mean, Jonathan Isaac to the line, a good sign for this team.
No good on the free throw. The Heat making a switch here. And he sinks the second. And here's Butler outside. Boom! 3 for Jimmy.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And it's Wagner off the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And so it's the Orlando Magic, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. We hear team.
Let's get this next bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for Miami. Jaime Jaquez out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Butler in at the 3. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They led by as many as 18. Minnesota will be traveling to face them after this game. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Jaquez no good.
They've shown them power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Magic leading by 13. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Just a little too aggressive, and now he's on that brink of fouling out. Expect their opponent to really go after him now.
Pass to Batase. Banchero outside. Batase with a screen. 5 to shoot. Inside. It's stolen by Love.
You could stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands help alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Banchero no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Jaquez, the pass to Hero. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Magic shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Banchero against Butler. To the middle. Poke loose. Outside Burks. Suggs with it. Guarded now by Jaquez. Fires the 3. And it's Suggs with the 3. And the Magic lead by 14.
Love the quick shot there. Suggs looking decisive and comfortable stopping and firing.
Burks against Banchero. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
The coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Back to Love. To halt the run. Drills it from deep. Love's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
It helps to have a big man who can shoot it. Kevin Love can certainly do that, letting that one fly.
And Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
So for the Magic, Wendell Carter comes in for Batase. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Wagner. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss. And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Here's Carter. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Versatility is what Wendell Carter Jr. brings to your squad. He has offensive game both inside and outside. And on the other end, he gets the job done using his size.
Caldwell Pope finds Carter, and here's Wagner. Robinson defending. Banchero against Adebayo. Banchero passes to Caldwell Pope. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Magic.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
Larson. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Down low. Here's Banchero. 58 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. No good that time. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
So it's Miami now. Here's Rozier. Pass to Larson. Clock at 4. Lets it fly. Hero, no good. Adebayo against Carter. Tries the spin move. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Suggs. Carter on the wing. Counted by Adebayo. Wagner for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Hero. The shot misses. Banchero surveys. Off the mark. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly.
Day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. The guard set is Giddey and White, and it's Vucevic in at the 5.
You know, it's not just a three-point shot for Levine. He's got a lot of bounce, and that helps him get to the hoop, too.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Wagner wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Levine passes to Williams. Poke loose. Now Giddey. Back to Williams. In the corner, it's Levine. And stolen by Wagner. And they're moving it up. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Off target with his 3.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Vucevic with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Williams sets a screen for Giddey. Back to Vucevic. Bulls moving the ball around. And it's White missing. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Carter finds Banchero. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Such a nice looking jump shot. Solid mechanics, fluid. Banchero's special.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete. He can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot, it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who's guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways. That'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Can they get it? And LaVine throws it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
White with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Williams. It's tipped.
Good closeout from Suggs right there. How about the young fella impacting the game at the defensive end?
LaVine. Orlando grabs the miss. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Fourth in opponent points per game. And they also showed up in the top 5 in terms of steals. Their on-ball defensive pressure was killer last season.
And Greg, you talked about their points off turnovers. Not many teams were better at making the most of their opponent's mistakes. And Orlando making a change here. Bitadze's checked in.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. He certainly puts in the work there to get better. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Vucevic. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
And Suggs throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Giddey goes in.
And as a playmaker, Giddey has made huge strides learning how to create for himself and his teammates.
Misses the 3. He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Magic. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball in. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. The wingmen, White and Levine. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Giddey in at the 1.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And stolen by Giddey. In transition, here come the Bulls. Levine for 3. It's good from long range. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
You know what you like about Levine as a finisher? I mean, he can go straight to the rack, pop out to the 3, and can do everything in between as well.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Wagner has screen on Vucevic. Here's Banchero. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do. I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Bean passes to Giddey. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 8.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Williams. Out to White. Tries again. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And White understands his role on this team. They look to him to drain that jumper.
It's deflected. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. The shot's good from Bitadze. Bitadze's got his first points of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's the break. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious Caldwell Pope. KCP.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Wagner passes to Banchero. Giddey against Suggs. And Giddey gets it to go.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Vucevic with it. Picked up by Banchero. Got a piece of it. Here's the break. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer. It's all in by the Bulls.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Fires it up. And he hits the jumper for 2. And that's now 7 points for Franz Wagner.
Attacking right away. Once Wagner has the ball, he doesn't even think about it. Take it and go.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Here's Williams. That's tipped.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Levine kicks to Giddey. Shoots over Wagner. Can't hit that one. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Magic out in front. They lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Get ready.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves.
One thing I'll say, they've been poised with the ball. Keep turnovers down, allows you to level up.
Yeah, hard to gain momentum. All right, fellas. Thank you for being with us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Cole Anthony is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's De Silva into the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit, but I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
Pass to Banchero. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Banchero's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
White looking around. Vucevic with it. 6 to shoot. Smith got a piece of it.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. And that's helped them stake this lead.
Smith kicks to Giddey. Orlando grabs the miss.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And Ball subbed in for Josh Giddey. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Isaac. Carter's got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, Ball. And again, Chicago. No good.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
It's tipped.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Smith. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Levine against Howard. Driving the lane. Excellent defense there from Smith.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Ball from long range. Rebounded by Howard.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And the basket by Harris. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Houston's checked in, and it's Joseph in for Howard. Then for the Bulls, Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Smith. Horton Tucker comes in for Levine, and it's Dosumu in for White. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Mo Wagner's checked in for the Magic. And Chicago also making a switch. Phillips has checked in. There's Wagner with the 3. Here's Houston. And it's good for 2. And the Magic lead by 16.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Buzelis, no one around him. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
Here's Houston, defended by Dosumu. Houston passes to Wagner. Buzelis grabs the board. Ball with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, it's a must to avoid fouling ball. I mean, he's excellent at taking it to the defense and drawing the contact.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Ball hits them both. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
And the basket is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Wagner, and he drops it in from the low post.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And so it's Orlando finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fellas.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Lonzo Ball. Torrey Craig is out there with Buzelis. And it's Smith, and it's Dosunmu in at the 2 spot. Pass to Bitadze. Here's Wagner. Down low. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Bulls trail by 15. Ball feeling it out a bit. And again, no good by Chicago.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Back to Isaac. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Persistence pays. Love seeing Isaac stay with the play like that, using his height and the high release on those nice finishes.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Franz Wagner's checked in for Wagner. And it's Suggs in for Gary Harris. And a change for the Bulls. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Torrey Craig.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Takes a 3. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Isaac outside. Puts up a deep 3. They get it back. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And that one is good from Suggs. And the Magic lead by 19.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Deep 2 from Ball. Again, Ball missing.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Williams sets a screen for Ball. Inside. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
It's stolen by Smith. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Ball with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Isaac. Rebound by Smith. Bulls trail by 16. Here's Ball, and it's blocked. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Isaac. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Buzelis. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect them.
Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Black. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Zach LaVine comes in for Buzelis. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Ball.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Orlando.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
They've got one more game left against them, and there's no doubt they'll use this as a jumping-off point to take another game off them later in the year. At least that's the plan.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And he makes all 3.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. Another miss by Banchero. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 13-5 run. And the shot goes in.
Assisted.
Orlando with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the
strong start to the season.
No question, BA. And that can be tough to achieve for teams that might have a new coach. Or if you had a lot of roster changes, teams with continuity tend to have the advantage to start the season.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Giddey. Miami making their last shot. Williams a screen on Hero. Here's Giddey. Soft touch off the glass.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Adebayo passes to Hero. Spins. Shot clock at 5. Rozier from outside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
The shot-first mentality of Rozier on full display. Knows he can make this shot when it opens up.
Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
Now here's Levine. 35 points his last game. A deep three.
Just so competitive. Butler loves getting the better of another play.
It's hauled in by the Bulls.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Williams' shot is good.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Rozier. His last outing, he had 18 points. Hero for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fire.
Stolen by Rozier. Hero against White. Hero, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Hero against Giddey. Shoots over Hero. And it's Giddey missing. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Tries the spin move. Outside for Butler. Pass to Rozier. 6 to shoot. Hero on the wing. Fires the 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Levine, that one's good.
Well, Levine is a volume three-point shooter for a reason. More often than not, he's going to make them.
Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Williams from long range. Another 3 for Chicago.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Pass to Rozier. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Chicago has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Vucevic, a screen on Rozier. Shot is up. And that misses. That would have put him up. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Butler passes to Highsmith. Kicks it to Hero. Pass to Highsmith. Three-pointer Rozier. Chicago with a rebound. Outside Giddey. Another 3 for Chicago.
Like sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Here's Highsmith. Hero on the wing. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. Here's Highsmith. And the shot falls short that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Chicago ahead. They lead by... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
We've got Butler. Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the four-man spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
White looking it over. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Adebayo.
Well, you can live with that turnover because they've been very careful with the ball up till this point.
And it's Highsmith missing. Bulls leading by 3. Outside Levine. Levine with a screen on Hero. Here's Williams. What a terrific move that is. Williams has got 7 points.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Butler's got space, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And as much as he loves to get to the rim, Butler is more than comfortable with the Jimmy.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Levine. Fires for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. He's got 6.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Hero with the bucket.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
And it's Giddey missing. Heat trail by 6. Here's Adebayo. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams from long range. And Rozier pulls it down. The Heat have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Hero. Miami, no good that time either.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Hero against Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Highsmith missing.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Uzelis comes in for Williams. White for 3. Miami grabs the miss. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of this game. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Rozier's got his second basket on the night.
Name a shot Rozier has mastered it. Terry's developed into a top-notch scoring guard.
White for three, buries it from three. And the Bulls lead by 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Jovic passes to Rozier. Here's Jovic. There's the three. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 7 rebounds in the game. Over to the left wing. Here's Buzelis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
Yeah, this demonstrates how confident Buzelis is. He knows he can be lethal off the catch.
Rozier looking around. Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's White. No good from the wing. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Chicago ahead. They lead by 5. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Heat.
For as bad as they've...
Thanks as always.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been quite a game for Patrick Williams.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the court for Chicago, Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. Zach LaVine out there with Torrey Craig, and it's Smith in at center, filling out the middle.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat stand. I was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
And here's Butler outside. Bulls leading by 8. LaVine passes to Giddey. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Well, the Heat's shooting just 33% so far in this game.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's Craig. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Well, LaVine is out there to finish plays, but if a guy is open, he'll make the extra pass.
Outside Burks. Outside for Rozier. Off target from three-point range.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Shot is good by LaVine.
I just love the ball move.
Three-pointer Rozier connects from downtown. Rozier's got his third basket of the night.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Smith with a screen on Rozier. Craig, no good.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation. This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
and just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Rozier gets the bucket.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Pass to Levine. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Heat. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Jaquez. And again, Miami with a triple. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And here's Butler outside. And Craig pulls it down. Chicago leading by 7. Here's Levine for 3. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
A shot by Butler, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Giddey passes to Levine. Outside Craig. Over Jaquez. Craig, good. Craig's got 4 points this quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Lets it fly. And it's Giddey missing. Heat trail by 11. Burks finds Rozier. Back to Burks. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
A line change here for Chicago. Vucevic with a steal. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Dosunmu for 3. And Hero grabs the board. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Three-pointer Rozier. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Rozier's got 15 points.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
And so it's the And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the wing, it'll be Robinson and Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Heat. The 3 from Ball. It's hauled in by the Heat. Up top, Hero. Pounded by Ball. Hero with the bucket.
And Hero excels at that pull-up. It's a shot he has worked tirelessly on.
Dosunmu outside. Inside. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Ball. And here is Vucevic. Knocks down the triple.
Well, when you're big like Vucevic is hitting corner threes, that draws out shot blockers and opens up the lane.
Here's Ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Phillips is checked in for Chicago. Will stand for the Bulls. The DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic era didn't lead to the playoff success they'd hoped for.
No, Brian, 2 losses in the play-in tournament and just 1 playoff appearance, which resulted in a quick first-round exit. Changes were definitely necessary.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat, trailing by 10. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock. Now here's Ball. Puts up a 3, and it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Well, he's so smart. Jaquez Jr. has an impressive basketball IQ for his age.
And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. No good on the 3. Bulls leading by 8. To the left wing. There's Ball with a 3. The shot no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Well, defensively, Vucevic was in great position and times that perfectly.
Some changes for Chicago. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Phillips. Terry comes in for DeSumo. And it's Carter in for Ball. Carter can't get it to go. The Heat on offense. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Sinks it from distance.
Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
Vucevic finds Levine. Here's Terry. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. To the middle. Vucevic with a steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, we've seen Levine put up 25+ per game for a season. This guy is on the short list of the best wing scorers.
Pass to Highsmith. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Terry. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Heat trail by 11. The 3 is up. Jaquez no good.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
The 3-pointer off the mark. Well, Miami shooting 27% here in the 4th. Hero for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's a volume 3-point shooter in this league. Hero can really do damage from that.
That shot missing. Vucevic with some nice D. Well, Chicago's shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Drops in the 3.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And Adebayo showing another element of his game. Nice vision to set up the bucket.
Here's Levine. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. They set the screen. Pass to Jaquez. 4 on the clock. Hero for 3. Chicago with a rebound. From deep. That one is off. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
A look at the Magic starting group. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the center position. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's up a 3, and it's Wagner with the rebound. Suggs with the ball, picked up by Rozier. Banchero kicks to Carter. Pass to Suggs for the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Butler from outside. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Highsmith. He's defended by Wagner. Three-pointer, Butler. Miami no good on that time either. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly. And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Oh, what a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
Butler against Wagner. Shoots it. Miami no good on that time either.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Latrey heads in there. Carter with the assist. Wagner's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Rozier with a screen on Carter. Adebayo passes to Highsmith. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Suggs. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Carter finds Suggs. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's Banchero. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Golden State Warriors. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
Back to Suggs. Rebound by the Heat.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And Orlando making a change here. Bitadze's checked in.
In for the Magic, number 35.
Now, here's Adebayo. D right on him. Suggs against Hero. Pass to Highsmith. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hero. Miami needs to get a shot off. And here's Adebayo outside. buries it from three-point range. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night.
I love the rise and fire approach from Bam. You can see how effective that is.
Wagner kicks to Caldwell Pope. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. Left side, Rozier. Rejected by Banchero. And so it's Orlando, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, home in the paint.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
The Heat trail by 7. And he goes in for the dunk.
Man, Rozier getting up. Impressive to see someone his size finish with authority.
Suggs. Orlando gets it back. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Adebayo with the screen for Rozier. Pulls it up. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Rozier. And it's 8 points for Bam Adebayo. Suggs passes to Wagner. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Good on the triple.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
That's a 2 from Butler. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Caldwell Pope for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies just a little bit.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Launches a 3, nailed from three-point land. And now just a 4-point Orlando lead. Orlando's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Suggs passes to Wagner. The 3 ball. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. Guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
Caldwell Pope outside. Banchero outside. Pass to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
And it's Butler with the jam.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down. But even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Jalen Suggs. How he performed last season. He was around 12 points a game, 2 2 assists and 3 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
It keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Here's De Silva. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Isaac against Jaquez. Over in the corner, Isaac. And the 3 off target. The Heat have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Jaquez outside. From deep, Richardson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
A good sense right there of Richardson understanding space and that he could get there. Nice pull-up.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Caldwell Pope's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Magic. 3-pointer, Butler doesn't get it to drop for him. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And so it's Orlando going into the break with a 10-point lead. They dictated the pace. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Fans, please.
And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Miami Heat.
Poor execution for them off.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Alec Burks is out there with Rozier. Then it's Butler, and it's Ware in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Butler dishes to Ware. Pass to Burks. Let's go. Offensive rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Jimmy Butler and his energy is something that is infectious for his team. He gets his squad so energized to work through the toughest moments of the game.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Heat. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Orlando. Gary Harris comes in for Howard. Black, no good. Stolen away. Carter. Yes, that goes in. Carter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Johnson can't get it to go.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Pass to Carter. From deep three-point land, the long distance 3 is buried. Carter's got 5.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
They grab their own miss. Caldwell Pope kicks to Black. Back to Caldwell Pope. Jacks up a 3. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. He's got 12.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Lets the 3 fly. And Rozier pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Butler from outside. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Orlando moving the ball around. From the arc. Black, no good. The Heat trail by 16. Burks on the wing. Traps in the tray. Burks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
It's been great to see Rozier's growth as a passer over the course of his career.
Here's Harris. And Rozier pulls it down. Heat have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Johnson, the pass to Butler. Launches it. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 5 rebounds tonight.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Miami's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Magic leading by 13. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Trains it from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got 15.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Orlando now. They're on an 11-3 run. For the 3. Out to Harris. Here's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside Butler. Fires the 3. Some solid defense from Harris.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And a wide open look for Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Robinson a screen on Banchero. And so it's Orlando controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Orlando, both on the floor at the 3 and 5. It's the Wagner brothers, Franz and Mo. Black is out there with subs. And it's Banchero in at the power forward. Well, Prince, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with, those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Wagner against Jaquez. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Jaquez. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Magic leading by 19 points. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. Jaquez with a wide open look. That's tipped.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Off target from the wing.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic.
Bam averaged 5 assists per game during that breakout campaign in 2020, and he's at it again.
That's good from Suggs on the assist from Wagner. And the Magic lead by 21.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And the Heat making a change here. Burks is checked in. On defense, Miami. Here's Banchero. Off target from three-point range.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Magic leading by 21. Kicks it out to Wagner. Drills the three-pointer.
And every year it seems Wagner gains more confidence, and it's starting to show on shots like that.
It's hauled in by the Magic. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. To the paint. Here's Suggs. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And finished off by Wagner.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Too much to worry about with Bam when he's in the post and on the elbow making plays. And now he's making threes? Wow.
Here's Black. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out. Pretty much no one is going to pass up a shot like that. So much for the defense.
Kicks it out to Banchero. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Orlando.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
The shot's good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Robinson finds Jaquez. Back to Robinson. Shoots over Wagner. Robinson misses. And so here's Orlando. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Suggs throws it down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Black dishes to Suggs. His three-pointers off the mark. Lets the three fly off target. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly.